A while ago, I gave a drill down on drills. I think it's time to revisit this subject. Let's talk about that. Welcome to the Armed Citizen channel. My name is Mark, and I do this video mentorship for all armed citizens, be they new or experienced. I talk about the things that I think no one else talks about. So please, like my videos, subscribe, and share them with people of all political persuasions. Let's get into the content. I wanted to revisit drills because I want to refresh in your mind the importance of measuring our performance and skills and to set our goals just a little beyond what we can do today with our absolute best effort. After all, that's how we grow. We see how far we can get, then learn new skills or methods to take us past where we are. That being said, there are drills and then there are drills. The drills we use at the range are not the be-all and end-all that a lot of people think they are. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of published drills out there. Everybody and their cat has a drill where they have their name on it. Frankly, there is nothing that is stopping you or anybody else from coming up with your own drill. As long as you follow the parameters of the drill and you can use it to accurately gauge your ability of a skill, go for it. The purpose of any drill is for us to provide a structure upon which we can reliably measure our competency of the fundamental skills we must all master to an adequate degree. If you don't know what those things are off the top of your head, no worries. Here is a partial list of the major skills in no particular order. We have accuracy, threat recognition, threat evaluation, speed of draw to the first shot, how to fire multiple times quickly, transition between threats, weapon reload, and in very specialized skills, malfunction clearing. Your advanced drills test all of those and then add in move and shoot or shooting while moving. A good idea is always to add the social aspect to it. Form a group of like-minded individuals, pair up with a challenge buddy, and have that social pressure to push you to improve yourself. Drills are used to measure our progress and proficiency as we attempt to develop the skills we need as armed citizens. Think of them as the various quizzes and tests you had in high school. We start with the chapter quiz, which were the 5 to 6 questions in the book at the end of each chapter that we answered on our own. And we were free to open the book and find the answer, and we could take that quiz as many times as we wanted. The drills we practice in the flat range, where we stand and dry fire or live fire at a single target, are the self-administered chapter quizzes. No one is looking over your shoulder or grading you. Take the quiz as many times as you want and put the best score up on Instagram. Then you have the in-class pop quiz given by the teacher. Those were what was used by your teacher so they have an accurate gauge of your knowledge. On the range, we can equate those pop quizzes with qualifier drills. You take a qualifier cold In other words, no warm-ups, and you only get to take them once. You should have no more than 4 to 6 standard drills that are your qualifiers, which you rotate through. When you hit the range, dry or live, you grab the qualifier that's on top of the rotation and run it as the first thing you do on the range. You don't run this drill except as a qualifier to keep your results, shall we say, pure. You want to etch the individual skills into your autonomous functions, not the drill itself. The more you practice a single drill, the better you will get at it, which is not the exercise, or not the object of this exercise. And the score of the qualifier goes down in your book, win or lose. You have to be honest with yourself. When you have several results of that qualifier, you can analyze them to see which way your skills are going. You're getting better, you're getting worse, or you've plateaued. All shooting organizations have or should have standardized classifiers everyone takes from time to time, and they are used to group the shooters in the organization by the results of it. Again, these are not the be-all and end-all. We use these to determine which skills we suck at, then concentrate our energy with the chapter quizzes to improving those skills. Now, when you think about your semester test, multiple chapters that have to be recalled and answering questions under a clock, a kind teacher would make the entire test multiple choice and order the questions sequentially with where you found the answers in the book. A sadistic teacher's questions would jump back and forth between sections and mix true and false, multiple single choice, select all that apply, and essay answers. Pretty much how life hits you in general. A practical shooting stage, like in an USPSA, IPSC, or IDPA match, are like semester tests. You must successfully perform multiple knowledge bases, accuracy, speed, threat identification, reloading, and so on, under that time pressure. As I suggested in one of my first videos, I said you should attend one or more local matches without participating at first. Watch how things are done. Ask questions. And there are 2 ways you can go with it. You can take the pro shooter path with the specially tuned race gun, the open front holster designed for sub-second draws, and all the rest of the custom and expensive gear, or you can go like you carry, concealed with your unmodified stock pistol. You will probably never achieve a Grandmaster rating doing that. However, that's okay, because that's not the object of the exercise you're there for. You're there to make your practice as real as possible without actually being shot at. And then you have your final test. This counts as 99% of your grade. It is given unexpectedly at any hour of the day or night. You have little to no warning, no time to prepare. You might not even have the resources you need. It's only 2 or 3 questions, and you only have just a few seconds to get them all right. Any score under 100% is catastrophic, to say the least. The final test is that actual life or death confrontation requiring your deployment of lethal force. If you know what's coming at all, you might have just a few seconds to prepare. In the end, shooting drills are fun. They are a personal challenge, and if you do it as part of a group, you have the social bonding aspect as well. maybe a challenge buddy to inspire you to improve. Not to mention a friendly pecking order in the group to help you improve your skills to move up in said pecking order. We use them to find out where we suck so we can improve to the point we don't suck at it anymore. And we can autonomize the skills used in the drill so that if we get hit with a final exam, we can go into it like Leroy Jenkins, with a better chance of survival, of course.
What do you think, Abdul? Can you give me a number crunch real quick?
Yeah, give me a sec. I'm coming up with 32.33, repeating, of course, percentage of survival.
Oh, that's a lot better than we usually do.
Alright, thumbs up.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins!
Oh my god, he just ran in.
Save him! Oh, geez, stick it clean!
Oh, Jesus. Let's go, let's go.
God damn it, Leroy!
Y'all have yourselves a wonderful day. If you made it this far into the video, thank you. Just one last request that you like and subscribe and share with your friends, and send me some feedback on the way so I know where to go and what I might have messed up. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful day.